what do you think about this whole situation with them saying, with our government saying that aliens do exist? It's like they finally co-signing it.
Honestly, I don't think nothing of it. It's been around for years. What, since the 60s? Probably before that, people been having stories about it.
No, facts.
So, I mean, it's just we in the age of information. So everything is put out in the open. So it's so much information that you don't know what to believe.
Too much, overload.
Yeah, it's an overload. Like when the internet first started, you probably seen bits and pieces of it, or it was born about books.
No, facts. Come on now.
If you was like real book heavy, like I was, then yeah, because I was at the library like every week. But I mean, it ain't new to me.
Nah, for sure.
I've been seeing more podcasts about it, more like people like who been in the field. Like I seen a dude who did a podcast. I can't remember his name, but it's a dude who traveled and he do these interviews with these Navy SEALs, these Marines, the aircraft fighters, and he did an interview with this aircraft fighter while he said they go out before they actually go out on flight. They do like the training flight.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like a little simulation or something.
How they be out there training, bro? like
Dukes in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like
it was some dude on there. He was like, we seen it, but he was like, we don't know how close we was to it. He said all he seen was a flashing light. He said he didn't know if they was far away or if they was close. He
talking about extraterrestrial.
Yeah, he said it popped up on his radar, and he said normal stuff don't pop up on their radar when they doing the test runs.
Yeah, because they be on point.
Yeah, but you know they got all the equipment that we don't have. So of course they can detect something when they up in the air like that.
Okay. So, all right, so let me put it like this. Now, majority of us understand and know and understand that there is other life form. There's extraterrestrial. It's been mentioned in the Bible. It's been mentioned in some of the famous paintings where people are pointing up at the sky and there's an object up there, right? It's more of, because I have ran across people that you can tell in so many words. They don't say it by word, but they do give you this notion that aliens might not have existed, but since the government is finally, co-signing it, that aliens exist, they now believe it. Because I have ran across a few people who have basically, gave me that. So why do you think the government is just now saying, like, look, yeah, E.T., the Martian, whatever alien exists, why do you think they feel like they're just now saying it now? Like, what do they gain by just saying, hey, look, y'all, they up there, they here, they exist?
Honestly, it could be either one or two reasons. You already had a lot of information Breaking Bad, which is a lot of leaks and a lot of spies because we in the age of information.
Whistleblowers.
Yeah. And the second thing is they could be trying to hop on top of it.
Chill, bro.
No. Pause. Watch out now.
Hey, come on now. Come on now. But no,
right there.
You're going right there. No, but you're right though.
They could be trying to hop on top of it because there's so much more information.
Okay. I asked that, right? Because there is this so-called conspiracy theory out there, right? That's going across the internet saying that this whole, because they're pushing it, right? And there's people that believe when they start pushing something heavily, I say heavenly, that there might be a agenda behind it. So there's a group of people on the internet, it's not my opinion, but that they agree that it might be they're doing it for a reason to fake an alien invasion.
It's not one of the things you can fake because you since probably well not even probably since before we was born they had information on this. It's just they're probably trying to figure out how to control it and let it go at the same time.
Talking about the government.
Yeah. So they want to release. Well, not they want to. They releasing bits and pieces of information. You gotta think how much information that they hold back from us. So they probably just releasing what they want us to know. It ain't like we didn't know.
No, for sure. But there is a group of people that are just oblivious to the obvious. What about, let's put it like this, right? Let's use this point of view. What if they're one of their reasons of the government co-signing and saying yes, aliens exist, other life form, extraterrestrial exist because other than how they say people are saying that it might be a fake alien invasion, you have the holograms, right? Remember the hologram thing came out and it was like huge and big. They had Tupac, right? Tupac and he was on stage on some, I feel me, come with me, right? So now I seen a clip of a video where Drake was performing in a concert. I think it was a couch or something. The younger Drake hologram, a hologram of a younger Drake was sitting on a couch and it handed him a book. And Drake grabbed the book. I don't know if you guys have seen that clip, but I have seen it. It could still be up there. You could probably search it. But the hologram of a younger Drake handed him a book and he grabbed it. There's another video that was on a football field. And was it a hologram of a panther or a hologram of a bull? It was like a black panther or a black bull. One of the two. And it was actually like the hologram, it looked like ultra real and it was running on the field, like, and people looking at it like, so that's why I was like, I can kind of see people's point of view of saying that it might be a fake alien invasion. I can see people's point of view of extraterrestrial already existed. So we just never know. The only thing we can all agree on, there is other life form. Right. For sure.
I mean, of course we can agree on this other life form. You gotta think everything around us is living.
No, for sure. Come on now. Hey. You deep.
The little particles.
But you deep though.
Yeah. You feel me? You feel me?
You deep, man.
Third eye open, pineal gland.
Come on now. Come on, man.
But I mean, yeah, everything is around us is live. The trees breathe air. Animals do what they do. Everything is alive around us.
Animals do what they do.
Animals do what they do. They've been here before us. They gonna be here after us.
Let me ask you this question, right? Before we move on to the next topic. Let me ask you this question, right? Okay. Let's say you coming from the club one day. You've been taking shots of Patron. You mixed it. You taking shots of Douce. Right. You had a good time. It's time for you to leave, right?
Right.
You don't have a designated driver.
Right.
So you like, skip it. I'm not calling the Uber. You know what? I'm finna try to drive myself home, right? You shouldn't be doing this. We advise no one to do that.
Don't drink and drive.
This is hypothetically example. So you come out to the car. You staggering. You rapping to yourself.
Yeah. I heard they catching bodies, and bodies like what you said. And straight up out them projects, my nigga like who you playing.
No, for sure, right? So you walk up to the car, you mumble to yourself, you had a good time. You get up to the car, you pull out your keys, you're staggering. You drop your keys, you lean down to pick them up. And when you pick them up, there's a creature, not a creature, but a person standing in front of you, right?
Right.
And you looking at this person, you drunk, but you still like, you still kind of aware.
Right.
And it looks like a human, but the skin is like ultra bright fluorescent.
Right.
The hair is like long and blonde, and You could tell it have a bodysuit on, and you see the perky breast,
the perky milk of magnesia,
and the skin is fluorescent. And you look at the face, and it looks like a human, but you know it's not a human. Right. And you do one of these to, yeah, am I drunk?
Right.
And it's a female. You could tell it looks like the entity looks like a female.
Like a female, yeah.
And she slams you against the car like the arm, like Bruce. and then she like, I need you to impregnate me to save my race on another planet, the planet Gargantical 3000. Do you help her and then impregnate her to help save her race?
Out the gate.
You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
I ain't gotta chill.
You gotta chill.
You wicked. Yeah.
No, facts.
But no. Like, yeah, I will.
You blowing.
I'm blowing.
But here's the thing.
When you
wake up, it all seemed like a dream. You wake up, you in the bed, clothes off, everything. You got home, you don't remember nothing. Do you tell people or do you just keep it to yourself?
No, I'm not telling nobody, because it would be one of them things like, man, cut it out, dude.
They not gonna believe you.
Yeah, cut it out. They not gonna
believe
dude.
you, like, you know what I'm saying?
The closest people to you.
No, yeah. They gonna be like, yeah, he tripping.
Like, you might be able to get away with it with some stranger, yeah. Like, hey man, I got some of that alien gookie.